10th October is well known for World Mental Health Day, and in Kisii town, residents from Kisii and other localities came together to create awareness about mental health at the Kisii Cultural and Social Hall. Mental health is the state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with their stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. The World Health Organization set aside a date, 10th of October, where people get to celebrate their mental health status.
Leo ni siku muhimu sana dunia nzima kwa sababu tunasherehekea siku ya afya akili ulimwengu mzima.
The World Health Organization has set aside 10th of October every year to be the day to mark World Mental Health Day, to use the day to create awareness about mental health, to use the day to celebrate our own mental health, because there's a difference between mental health and mental illness.
A mental health survivor tells us that overcoming depression wasn't an easy journey since she faced many impediments. Her predicament was worsened by the stigmatization from her family and friends. She says that through the changing times, things are quite better with the emergence of specialists in the field of mental health.
I went through a lot of challenges, and the most common challenge was stigma, whereby wherever you shared with a family member or you shared with a close friend, that you are going through depression, most of them could be like, what's wrong with you? Everyone has stress, everyone has worse than you. So I felt like every time I shared my story and what I was going through, people tried to like invalidate my feelings and tell me like, why are you stressed over small things? Others have worse things than you. So I felt a lot of stigma, both from close family and the close friends. The other challenge that I faced was that wherever I needed someone to go with for therapy and for treatment to the doctor's appointment, people feared like going with me. That is one of the things I also faced. Like they feared like they don't want to be associated with someone who has a mental illness. The last challenge I had was like actually in my social life, people did not want to date someone who has a mental illness because they could always say, "Huyo ni wazimu, amewahi kuwa wazimu." You know, so I had a challenge interacting with other, especially in the dating cycle, that people had that huyu alishakuwa wazimu, so they fear dating someone who has a history of mental illness. But all I could say is that those were a bit years back. Now things are better. People are normalizing mental health, and the challenges are fewer with time as we move forward.
Doctors and psychologists have noted that fear of opening up, lack of awareness, stigmatization and misdiagnosis are barriers when addressing issues concerning mental health awareness.
The theme for this year's World Mental Health Day is making mental health a global priority for all, so that every sector, every person, every individual out there, whether they are affected or infected by mental illness, to make it a priority for everyone, so that we can invest in mental health, so that we can embrace people with mental health and we can reduce stigma for mental health or people with mental illnesses. Yes.
Kitu moja yenye naweza sema ni kwamba sana wanaume. Unajua wanaume sisi huwa tunakufa na stress zetu. Ndio maana unaona wanaume wengi, ukiangalia data mingi inaonyesha kwamba wanaume wanakufa kuliko wanawake. Kwa nini? Wao hawataki kusema ile kitu yenye inawa stress.
There's a lot of stigma associated with mental health, and we want people to know that when you're unwell, you can come and you get treated. It's mental health is very important, because when you're not okay, you cannot function to your full capacity. So that is why we are here, championing the cause. Thank you.
Reporting for Telma World Media, I'm Elizabeth Nduku.